Hi there, it's Catherine here from Inky Finky Cat. I thought I would make a card using the beautiful You stamp set. I love this stamp set from the second I bought it, from the second I saw it in the catalogue. I love the sketchy type images. I also love the sentiments and the fact that you can add these little swatches of colour really simply just by using a stamp. But you know what? I've barely used it. So, time to change that. I'm going to make a card today. I have a piece of some cream cardstock. It's not very vanilla. It's just something that I had in the stash. And I think I have used this one. And I have used that one, but I haven't used this one, I don't think. So I'm going to use this one. Oh, well, apparently at some point I obviously did ink it up, but I don't remember using it. And then just going to take that out because I don't need that anymore. And I never ever put the labels onto my stamps because I just think they clink so much better that way. Sometimes you do have an issue with trying to line them up, but I'd have that even if I had the sticker there, so I figured that there's no point. Right, is this going to fit on my D block? Just about. So I'm going to use my grid paper behind just to try and make sure that she's stood upright and not quite so wonky. Don't want her to look like she's been drinking and she's wobbling away down the street. And what I actually want to do is do the technique where you add some ink to the ink block and then you smoosh it down. Just trying to find the other D block. There we go. And then you smoosh it down onto the paper and then you can stamp over the top. That's the plan. So I'm going to get my distress markers, not distress markers, sorry, Stampin' Right markers out. And I think I'm going to go for maybe some fresh fig and sweet sugar plum as a combination. I think that'll look nice. So I'm going to go like so with my marker and then graduate it to both sides so it's sort of an ombre look. Now I want a water spray. I'm going to give it a quick spritz, not much though, don't want to add too much water. And then this should stamp down nicely there. Oh, that's lovely. Happy with that. So I now just want it to dry. Okay, fairly confident that that's dry. So now I'm going to take my Memento black ink. Make sure my stamp's nice and inked. Yep, happy with that. Lovely. And I think I'm going to go with Happy Birthday. I don't think I'm going to go for the Happy Birthday Gorgeous because I think that then can limit who you're going to use the card for. So I do have plenty of gorgeous friends. Sometimes that's not an appropriate thing to actually put on the card. So, apologies, I've just managed to grab something. Oh, let's actually try and line this up first. Right. I'm using the fresh fig to just colour in the part of the stamp that I want to ink and stamp down, so I'm avoiding that gorgeous element. At some point I will use a stamp in its entirety, but for the moment that'll do. Okay, and and I did this last time I used this stamp. I forgot not to colour the little comma at the end, but never mind. Not quite grammatically correct having a comma at the end of a statement, but it'll do. So, now to decide how I want to mount this. So, it's a really, I've got a pre-made card blank here. I'm wondering about putting pink behind it just to finish it off. I think that'll be nice. So if I trim that to size. Nice edge. Nice soft edge to that. And I think it just needs a couple of pearls on it. So let me grab in my stash. What have I got? I've got a couple of really small pearls. And I'm going to grab a pokey tool, I think, to help me position them. Oops. There we go. So, I actually just had a thought. I think I'm going to use a little bit of craft foam. Oh. Apologies, managed to wobble the camera there. I've got a little bit of craft foam. Yeah, I know this is a weird colour to use, but it won't matter. So I just want to pop it up, but I don't want it to be so yeah, I don't want to pop it up drastically. I just want a little bit of yes, that looks better. Okay. Oh, check that the card opens that way. There we go. So, a really, really simple, clean card, really pretty, really doesn't need a huge amount of additional stuff with this beautiful stamp. And I love the finish on the using the stamping block and the Stampin' Right markers just to add a little bit of colour. Makes it's a bit different from using the stamps that are actually part of the set, which obviously only colour in part of the image. I think that's the best one to use for this one. So, but that's a different way of doing it. And materials wise, really didn't need anything. Black ink pad, a couple of Stampin' Right markers, some neutral cardstock, and then a colour cardstock just to add the trim. And then I've just added those tiny little pearl gems to add a little accent. So I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, please do give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. But until next time, bye!